Hi, and welcome back to Bee Monster Laboratory. Today I received my purchase of a soldering practice electronic assembly kit. It is a 3D Christmas tree made out of PCB where you solder all the components together. Looked like a lot of fun. Let's see if it is. I made this purchase on Amazon. It was just under $10, pretty cheap. So I thought that I would try it out. It is listed as a soldering practice kit, and just in time for Christmas, it is a 3D PCB Christmas tree that you put together. You solder all the components in yourself. All the components are included in the bag. As you can probably see, the resistors, capacitors, and LEDs, all the other components you need are included. It's got the cable here, and it's got a 3-slot AA pack that you attach underneath to make it light up. It had mixed reviews on Amazon, but the pictures that they showed, the end product, it did look pretty cool. Let's see how much fun it is. Hey, I just want to let you know I wasn't able to get either kit that I had purchased to light up as advertised. I wouldn't discourage anybody else from buying one and trying it out. It's good practice and it's fun. This one was the first one that I tried, and I think where I went wrong was I clipped the wires down here for whatever reason, and I tried to solder them to the positive and negative terminal down here. It didn't work out, but at one point I had the top light blinking and one row, every other light blinking, so I called it a day on this one. And then that was from IC Station or something like that on Amazon. Then I bought one from Geek Fun on Amazon. They actually include the directions in the package as well as a PDF online under the product information. The other one, just IC Station or whatever, they just provide instructions as a PDF online under the product info at Amazon. So this one I went as slow as I could, try to get all my soldering as neatly and as perfect as I could. Double and triple checked my negative and positive pins to make sure they were going in the right holes. And I saw online somebody was able to do this without even connecting the wires. So initially that's what I did, and I got nothing. So then I took the wires and I manually connected them. I held them on here, and the wires got really hot. I tried them both with a power supply, just using my computer, and I tried with batteries, and the wires get really hot. So there's something going on. I don't know. Like I said, it could have been me. If you've done this though and successfully got it to blink like it does online, let me know what you did. Let me know if there are any secrets or tricks, or if you watched the video, let me know what you think my mistake was. It could have been my soldering for sure, but I don't know. And I'll just thread it through the holes here. So far it's pretty simple. Of course I haven't got to the soldering yet. Well, that's not the prettiest thing that you'll ever see, but I don't know, I kind of wonder about these that are touching all the connectors. I don't know. We'll see if it works. I'll clip the back of this and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I still have one more to do. I will do the same to this. As you can see, this part is not very clear in the directions. I really messed up that wire. Hopefully not too much. But you should cut it, strip it, and then stick the tip in here. And then solder it. So I did that with the red one. I should have done that with the black one. So we'll see. Well, here we go. We're going to begin our building of our Geek Fun Christmas tree. It's from Geek Fun, bought it on Amazon. So we'll see how it goes. I actually purchased another one on Amazon, but it didn't go so well. And you can see that it went fine until I messed the cords up at the end. It didn't really tell you how to thread it through there and put it in the other hole. We won't do that again, but anyway, needless to say, this totally does not work, and it's a failure. But anyway, I have two. So, oh, this one has instructions in it. Wow, nice. All right. It's the exact same instructions that you see online. You can go to Amazon under product information and you can download those or just view them. There's your schematic. And there's your component list. All right, cool. You got your power cord. Got the resistors, which I will check with multimeter. Got your battery pack. All right, so this is a 10K resistor. I should have a total of 6 of those. So that's what all these are. All these are 10K. .975. Yeah, that's good. .975. So the first thing I'll do is put in my 10K resistors here. There's one there, and one there, R3. So R3, R5, and R1. So I'll go ahead and solder those in. I'm using lead-free rosin core 97.3. I'm finished with both boards, all the resistors. Not a bad job soldering. Not, I wouldn't say that's professional either, but that is what it is. Here's the other board. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clip these wires because they're pretty annoying. I just put my finger on top of the wire, clip it so it doesn't go flying everywhere. And those are these 3-prong guys. The easiest way to put them on, I usually spread one out a little bit. And then you put those right in here, and you can see that there's a rounded edge and a flat edge. It's pretty easy to know which way you put them in, since there's a round edge and a flat edge. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I've put all my transistors in here. I've put those 3 in, and then these 3 in as well. So you just put them in, bend them back. I'm going to go ahead and solder these in. These are a little more hard because they're so close together, but I'll give it the old Boy Scout try, I suppose. Let's see. Bend that down a little bit more. That didn't go as planned, but kind of globbed on there anyway. It's kind of hard to do. Sometimes I get them right on, and then other times you get that. So anyway, I'm gonna do all the transistors, and then I'll be right back. I finished soldering in the transistors, as you can see. Not that great, but I'll get better over time, I'm sure. Anyway, here are the transistors on this. That one's really bad. But that one's good. The next thing I'm going to do is put in the capacitors. These are all the same capacitors. Positive is the long pin, negative is the short pin. It'll tell you right here, positive, right here. It also has the square pad, and the negative has the circle pad here, and the negative has lines through it. And also, usually on the side of the capacitor, you'll see a negative that corresponds with the negative pin. Put it in like that, bend it down. And do the same for that, and then do the 3 on this one, and then solder them. I've got all my capacitors on. Some I'm kind of happy with, and some I'm not real happy with, but it is what it is. So there's that. It's not the prettiest thing. So the next step is to get your LED, put your LED in. Remember, your long pin is the positive and your short pin is the negative. I'm going to do one side, solder, do the other side, solder. But you put your positive pin, your long pin, in the square pad, and your short pin, which is negative, in the circular pad with the hole, and then bend it down 90 degrees. I finished one row of LED soldering, and some of them look really nice. That one looks nice. Some of them just glob together. I don't like that, but you know, that looks nice. That one's good. That one looks okay, and that one's good. So I don't know. It's maybe the speed that's messing me up, making me put big globs down, because I try to heat up the area, melt it, and then get off of it. I finished soldering all of my LED, and so this is the last row that I did, and to me it looks much nicer than the previous. I could tell whenever I didn't clean the end of my iron, I get this big glob here. It's much harder to set properly. I did this one before I did that one. So I think overall this board actually has better soldering on it than this board. You can tell me what you think. The next thing I'm going to do is install the switch. The switch is this guy right here with the white press button on top. I'll put that right here. Then I'll install the DC socket up here in this part. Put those pins in there just like that. So I went ahead and I put the outlet on here. I used one of these pins that I cut off the back of the boards to secure this in place. I didn't really work out too well, but I did the best I could. I attached the switch over here. The next thing I'm going to do, this is where I messed up on the first one, is line these two arrows up right here. I'm going to solder those two pieces together. When I did it before, I laid it down to do it, and the tree opened up like that. So when it come time to put this in the base, it didn't fit because it's all crooked. I think you can see that. This is the first one I did, and it was crooked. So this one, I'm just gonna put in the base, put one piece of solder right there to hold it. Then I'll do that. Then I'll solder it up here to hold it together. I'll see how that works. You're supposed to attach your battery pack to the bottom of your base. So I did that. You're supposed to run your positive and negative wires through here. So I put the battery pack on. You see, you screw them in right here. You put it on. You take your positive and negative lead and you run it through here. So here's what I did. I went ahead and I attached the battery pack. I'm not messing with these wires for now. I don't know what I'll do with them. Maybe I'll research that a little bit more because I messed it up once. I don't want to do that again. I put the tree, I balanced it in the base, and I soldered it. I soldered it right there to hold it, and then I just soldered all the way around it. And then I went up here to where the arrows are, and I soldered that to keep this in place. But also you want to match up these arrows up here and these arrows down here. You can see them. There's one there and one there. make sure that you get it right. Then I went up here and I put an LED through the top and I bent it up. That's the last one. So I'm not even going to use the battery pack for now. I'm just going to plug it straight into the power supply. So here is the moment of truth, I suppose. And nothing at all. I don't know, it's not working. I don't know. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, you can click the thumbs up, share it with somebody else who may enjoy it, and don't forget to click follow.